to say that it's a really dark day and gloomy day today, so that is why this video might be a little grainy. So hopefully this won't affect the video in general, but if so, I'll probably do an update one later on. If not, I'll just end the video there. But that's a little disclaimer in the beginning. But it's been a while since I've been on, and next week's video I'm going to do my desk makeover video. So that was pre-filmed in August, so you're going to enjoy that. You're going to get a little update then, and then I'll do a longer vlog the week after that, so that's super exciting. But other than that, let's get into this video because I don't want to chat too much. If you remember in my last video, which is in June, that's been a super long time, it was near the beginning of summer, I chatted that I was going to be hiring someone to do TikTok work for our for Poi Hun, and we did end up getting someone to do that, and that's super exciting. We've been doing it for a month or two now. I think this is the second month. And so when I did that, we got this iPhone here. This is, I believe, the iPhone 12, so only has a 2 camera. And recently they came out with the iPad mini, which I've wanted the iPad mini because if you remember, I have an iPad Pro. I actually wanted the mini more than a Pro, but I ended up getting the Pro because I didn't know when the mini was going to come out. But now that they have the mini, I was trying to see if I can switch the iPhone out and use the mini instead because it is a bigger screen. It's a lot cheaper than the iPhone, and I just feel like having another phone isn't like that great because I already have my own phone, but this is the phone that the employee use. And so we purchased this, and today I'm going to test some things out to see if it's qualified to do content creation because it only has one lens here. And since it is very dark today, so that will definitely be a part of the test. I might do another shoot in the morning tomorrow to see if it makes a difference. We'll see about that. We'll see how this video goes. But yeah, let's get into what I have about this. Okay, so this is the iPad. It's super cute. It's interesting because it uses Touch ID on the top, which is really different. Doesn't have Face ID, which kind of sucks because you do have to touch it every time you want to get in. I'm currently using it also for work too, so I do have Procreate that I also use on my iPad Pro to create little graphics for designs that I might have for Poi Hun, and then I also downloaded Good Notes for any note-taking stuff, and I've been testing it out on this small little notepad or in this small little iPad, and I think it's actually not that bad. This is actually a very good size to have when you're just on the go. Even for traveling, it would be really great because I did not want to carry my very expensive iPad Pro when I'm traveling because it is pretty pricey, and this one is a lot cheaper and is a lot smaller, so it's easier to carry. And carrying the iPad Pro with the keyboard is super heavy, so that's definitely just for work, to go out, run errands, when I have a car. But if it's traveling or anything, definitely the smaller one is a lot better. I've been using it for that, but mainly we're going to be using this for TikTok. If that does well, I'll probably use it for other things, such as my management system. I can even use it for YouTube, Netflix, a little bit of that if I am traveling. I can also use it for if I ever have a retail shop, if I ever move out of my home for my business, I'll be able to use it to take orders if someone comes in during that time. So there's a lot of things you can definitely use, and this iPad is a lot more powerful than I thought, so I'm excited to try this out. But today, the main thing we're going to do today is test out how it's like using TikTok and seeing if I can film a video with this and replace it with the phone that we have right here. The phone right here is not as good as my not as good as my iPhone 12 Pro Max, but it does this job. So I want to see how it's gonna compare to videos in here, and especially with this lighting here too, because during this time the lighting's just gonna get worse and worse because it's gonna get darker and a lot more rain happening, which I don't mind, but in marketing with photos and lighting it does kind of suck. But yeah, so I'm gonna share what I have. I do have a little kind of like tripod here that just clips to the desk, which I will show and explain more on that right now. Okay, so first off, I'm going to explain what I'm going to do. So these are new products that are actually coming on Friday, which is tomorrow. So by the time you watch this video, it'll be out. We are restocking our cat pen pouch, which is super cute. And we have a new one here, which is a clear one. So you can see all the stuff you put inside, which is super cute. So I'm going to do something like what you can fit inside, kind of a quick video. So this is the iPad that we will be using to test this out. So here I have the stand here. I actually purchased this new because the previous one I had was only for the iPhone only, so I'll definitely link this down below if you're interested. You can actually put your phone and you can put iPads on here, so that's super exciting. If we end up sticking with the phone, at least I can still put my phone in here. The way the phone is slipped in here is a little weird though, so if you see the cameras here, you have to try to slip it. So when you put the phone in here, before I dropped it, you must like kind of have it in between this gap so you can actually, the camera doesn't really bother it. So that's a little weird, but it works perfectly. So now I changed it up, and then I put the iPad in here, which is not too heavy, so it's really good. You can adjust it the way you like, how you want it, and there's like knobs that you can fix it. Right now I think it's a little heavy, so it's moving a little bit. I just need to adjust everything. It's really hard because I'm holding the camera and I'm trying to adjust things at the same time, but so far it looks pretty good. It doesn't look too grainy, especially when it's a lot darker right now. Usually when I film around 10 to 12 p.m. 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Currently it is like 3:22 p.m. So from what I see now, it's not that bad. So I'm just gonna film something super quick and we'll see how it goes at the end. So I looked at the video on the iPad and it doesn't look too bad. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the iPhone 12 and create the exact same video or something similar and kind of compare and see how it looks, and we'll go from there. So here are the videos side by side, and it's kind of hard to tell because I believe the iPad mini screen is a lot better than the iPhone 12 screen, and as you see, you can kind of see that this one looks a little more reddish while this one looks more true to color, and also might be picking up from my camera a little differently. So I'm probably gonna have to save these privately and view them on my phone and then share them with you guys and kind of send my final thoughts on them and let you know what I think, to see if you can use an iPad mini for content creation. Other than that, I tested out some photos and they look pretty good, so I'm not sure. This definitely is really hard for me to decide, and I'll let you know in my final verdict. Okay, so that is pretty much it for this video. I did also take some photos to test out, and they don't look too bad. It is a little dark right now, so it's a tiny bit grainy, but overall I feel like these are pretty good photos just for taking, especially if you're just starting out or you just need a camera to take photos. Also, you can also use your phone, but videos and all that is really good. So this is definitely a nice iPad to have if you just want to use it a little bit for work, you want to do some digital art, so you don't need that big of a screen. And if you're just looking to have something to have other than your computer, that's definitely a really good thing. You can use it for YouTube, Netflix, and occasionally use it for work. I would definitely consider using this for TikTok. I have to probably test it out a little bit more in the next week or so before giving my very final thoughts. But other than that, I think this is a really good iPad to have if you're just have a companion, something that you can have easy to carry. You can definitely carry this all around town, and it's not too heavy, so that's super nice. And I definitely do recommend this because sometimes the iPad Pro is just a little too much. It's only good if you're using it for work, if you're trying to replace it as a laptop, but not a lot of people really do that right now, so I definitely recommend just picking up one of these. iPad Pro is definitely something if you're using it to edit photos, videos, more high-tech stuff that you need. But if you're just looking for something super simple, this is definitely it. I also have this case that I got on Amazon. I'll link it down for you down below. It's a purple case. It has kind of like this kind of texture, which is kind of nice, but I definitely want to purchase a black one also. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little all over the place because it is a new product that I got this week, so I'm excited to test it a little more, and I'll probably share it in my next vlog. So stay tuned for next week for my desk makeover and my big vlog update, and I can't wait to share more, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!